9,998. 9,999. 10,000. Oh, hey up. Didn't see you there. Weren't really expecting anyone coming round at this time of night, but seeing as though you're here, might as well do what's in the bag, aren't we? Let's do it. Alright then, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jack, this is Jack Lee Golf. I had this comment the other day, I'll put it there. So yeah, I thought, while we're not doing it, might as well do what's in the bag and show you what spanners I'm using or not using at the minute. Right, let's go putter first. Trusty Odyssey 2 ball, I think it's 33 inch in length. Super Stroke 1.0 grip, original Odyssey 2 ball, it's a blade shape as well. So the one that Padraig Harrington used to win 2005, 2006 Open Championship, 06 and 07 it was. A little bit of lead tape, just to make it a little bit heavier, so I've placed it like just short of the hosel there, so it's quite a light putter, so I've just added that little bit of extra lead tape to make it feel a bit heavier, and yeah, the one that I always end up going back to, this one. So right, next up let's go wedges. So we've got Titleist Vokey SM7, we've got 50, 55 and 60. The 50 is a 8 degrees bounce F grind, the 55 is 10 degrees bounce S grind, and the 60 is 60 degrees M grind. Fitted for these, did that in a video ages ago. If you haven't watched it, make sure you go and watch it. It's like called Titleist wedge fitting, something like that. The interesting thing about these is that they are Project X 5.5, whereas all my irons are Project X 6.0, so a little bit softer in shaft flex, just to ensure that I can keep those spin rates nice and high and I can keep it nice and controlled. So Vokey SM7s, they are a little bit knackered, so could potentially be on the way out soon, but not sure yet. Need to play some golf first really. Right, irons. Now this may surprise you, I have got a split combo set, so 4, 5 and 6 are Ping Eye 200s, that's them there, and then 7 to wedge I have got a set of Ping Eye blades. Reason I've done this is because I had a set of Titleist MBs, and without me playing as much as what I used to, in the long irons I were kind of standing on some long par 3s with a bladed 4 iron thinking this don't look too forgiving, so a little bit extra forgiveness in these, working an absolute charm. Short irons as good as I've ever had, I think, these eye blades. Mega controlled, just mint. All the numbers kind of add up. I've cranked the lofts up with these so that they match the eye blades, so despite them being a more forgiving head, still got the slightly weaker lofts, so all my distance gappings are appropriate. Lie angle wise, these are a blue lie angle, so 1 degree from upright, and shafts, like I said earlier, are Project X 6.0. You may have noticed so far that I like my Golf Pride multi-compound grips, always had these since I were about 15, 16. Yeah. Right, next up, this is a funky one. So I do have a Titleist 712 UDI 3/2 iron, but Tom Little's lending it a minute, so could do it back really. At the minute in my bag I've got a Ping G410 4 hybrid, so it's 22 degrees, but it's cranked down a degree at the minute, down to 21. So again, fits the gap that I need it to. Goes about 200 to 220, so like in the distance bracket that I need it to go. Decade multi-compound grip again. Shaft wise, we've got a Ping Tour 90, Ping Tour 85 stiff it is, so slightly stiffer than your traditional Ping shafts, so I like this one. A lot more versatile than a driving iron, that's why I've got it in the bag. Can hit a lot more high shots than you can with the hybrid. It's not bad for the stingers, but the ultimate stinger club is that 2 iron, so depending on course conditions I'll probably change between the two. Right, next up we have got my favourite club. This is a Ping G 3 wood, 15.5 degrees, I think, yeah, lofted up by a full degree, 15.5 degrees. This has also got a Ping Tour shaft in, but this one is X-Flex, Ping Tour 80 X-Flex, again, multi-compound grip. I did a full video on this club, so if you've not seen that already, make sure you go do so. This is my favourite, it's absolutely mint. Goes about 245, I think, total. Yeah, love this club. It's going to take something serious for me to change, because I don't think I'm going to anytime soon. Love this. And last but not least, the driver. Now this can be my favourite and least favourite club at the same time. When it's good, it's amazing. When it's bad, it's crap. Ping G400 LS Tech, so it's the low spinning one. 10 degrees but cranked down to 9, this one. So Used to have it at 10 degrees, found that my spin rates were a little bit too high, cranked the loft down, perfect now. Shaft wise, it is an Aldila Rogue 110 MSI silver X-Flex for all you shaftoids out there. I did originally get it in with a Hazardous Smoke 6.0 yellow, just found it were a little bit soft, a little bit weak for me, so good friend of mine, collegiate golfer Luke Palmosky, said to me, you know, I've got this driver shaft that's a little bit too stiff for me, why don't we swap them over and see how we get on. Did it, best thing we ever did, so yeah, I like this club. When it's good, it's good. It's similar to the wedges though. I think when I'm upgrading, this could be one of the first ones to go. Again, Decade multi-compound grip, sweet. I'll show you now some of the other odd bits and bobs that I'll have in my bag that you guys might not necessarily know about. Right, alignment sticks and alignment stick Johnny. This is from Jumeirah Golf Estates, and although it's probably the biggest golf perv thing that I own, it's one of my favourite things that I own, so sometimes these look a little bit weird, just sat in your bag like that. Seen this at Jumeirah and I thought, as a memento from my time over there, I want to buy it, so bought it. I think it looks cool, even though it is, like I said, golf pervy. This is a putting pendulum rod. So what you do with this one, it's real good for connection with the putting. If you're someone that kind of gets a little bit jabby with the hands and arms, what you do is just stick this in your sternum, you put this bit rested on the top of your putter head, and then it keeps everything in sync, so it's a real good connection aid, this one. I keep that in just for if I'm ever feeling a little bit erratic with my putting, but it's a good little device. I don't use it all the time though. Towel, obviously. One of my favourites, I've got this one and a Ryder Cup one that I kind of go backwards and forwards with. My bag is a Ping Hoofer at the minute. I prefer the Ping Hoofer Lite, if I'm going to be honest with you, but with this one I can get more stuff in it, so when you're filming and that, it's a bit more helpful. Right, accessories. Batteries for my Bushnell. So it's a Bushnell Tor V3, just a standard one, laser rangefinder. Would struggle nowadays to play without this one. There was a time when I weren't as dependent on something like this, but now I kind of need it. So if you haven't got a GPS or a laser device and you play at a decent standard, you need one. Scorecard holder, won that, nearest pin. Bet you never guess where it's from. Spare key for drivers, 3 woods hybrids. Rain glove, this is like a 15th club when it's chucking it down. I fancy myself as being a good rain player, and it's mainly due to these bad boys, so if you haven't got any rain gloves, get yourself some. I've also got a spare glove which is a bit knackered for practicing and stuff like that. Load of different coins, ball markers there. That's off my mate Rowan, who I teach. Can you see that Man United one? I've got loads of different currency, so AED coin there. I've got a Mauritius coin, Ajax coin from Ajax Stadium, that's pretty cool. This is my pitch mark repairer, it's just a basic one really, Odyssey, but it has got an Open Championship reversible ball marker in there. I've also got one of them line 'em up things, so when I'm struggling with my putting I will stick a line on my golf ball, they're useful. Spare quids in my bag just in case I ever need a bottle of pop at a course. Couple of bag tags here from courses that I've played recently. That's a cool one, isn't it? Waterproof jacket for when it chucks it down, regular occurrence over here. Spare towel in case it absolutely siles it down, you need to wash your grips. Winter mitts, because it's always freezing. Glove at the minute, far from par, shout out to the boys. Golf balls, I'm a bit embarrassed to say I've got a bit of an assortment at the minute. I've just got mainly Pro Vs in my bag. I do usually play with the Vice. Oh, that's a cool golf ball, look at that. That's a 2019 prototype Pro V, I don't know if you can see that or not. Is it focusing? Anyways, that's a 2019 Proto, Titleist Pro V1. I found one of my golf balls, Vice Pro, and it has got a marking on side from when I used my little line 'em up thingy. So yeah, there you go, that's pretty much my what's in the bag for, what month we're in now? So there you go, that's my quarantine what's in the bag. Am I going to make any upgrades anytime soon? Potentially wedges, putters always. I always want a new putter and then I always end up going back to Odyssey. Wedges, could be doing an upgrade soon if them grooves keep wearing. Yeah, but if I do make any changes, I'll keep you guys updated, obviously. So, yes, there you go. That's my quarantine what's in the bag. Stay tuned. There's going to be a giveaway coming in the next couple of days. It's nothing massive, but it's just a couple of little things that I want to give back to you guys as a bit of a thank you for your continued support. Do appreciate it massively during these extremely hard times. I appreciate you watching the videos, liking, commenting as you have been. The community that we're building now, it's like nearly 1,700 people strong. The goal is to get to 2,000 hopefully by the back end of this craziness. If we can do that, I'd be even more appreciative of you guys than I already am. So yeah, giveaway coming soon. Loads more content, like I said, we're doing one of these every day, and yeah, that's basically it. So until tomorrow, stay inside, stay safe, check out that guy. See you tomorrow, laters.